The Beatles are releasing the fourth volume of the anthology project in November of this year, and I gotta say that I'm not really excited. Alright, so obviously it's the Beatles. I'm down for any new stuff, as long as it's actually new, which is pretty hard because, you know, the band broke up 56 years ago. For those of you who don't know, the anthology project was a multimedia release that included a documentary and 3 albums. The albums were the main attraction since they included unreleased material from the years of recording sessions the band had, and each of the 3 albums represented a different era of the band. For example, the first album had content from 1962 to 1964. The second went from 1965 to 1967, and the third went from 1968 to 1970. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of these sort of releases, I have to admit it was really interesting. As a fan, being able to see how their songwriting and recording process evolved was really cool. Plus, we got the Beatles version of John Lennon's home demos like Free as a Bird and Real Love. Basically, the project made sense. It was a well put together compilation, and that is precisely the problem with this new entry. The third entry of the anthology covered the last years of the band, so I'm not really sure what's the point of making a fourth. Why is it necessary? What's new about it? For a moment, I thought, you know, the Beatles recorded a lot of music, so maybe there's even more unreleased recordings they can use. There's so many examples I can think of, like band versions of some of the songs written in India, a 27-minute version of Helter Skelter, the infamous Paul McCartney avant-garde experiment Carnival of Light. This is a golden opportunity to release all of it, but it looks like we're getting absolutely nothing. Not only will this album break the continuity of the anthology, because it has songs from all the eras of the band, but there's basically no new songs, no new demos, no new nothing. Once again, if they come out with an album of unreleased gems with some of the songs I listed before, for example, I'm all for it, but it seems like that won't be the case this time, so even though I'm probably their biggest fan ever, I'm not really excited for this.